can hear anything when I do that. Are you hearing anything when I do that?
It's perfect. That's better.
Welcome back to Pretoria. It is a lovely day here at the University of Pretoria. You can see on your screen there the umpires making their way out to the middle. South African under-19 taking on the Irish under-19 ladies on this Irish inbound tour. It is going to be a 5-game match. South Africa winning the first match by 6 wickets. It's going to be a phenomenal series. We're going to see our young ladies preparing for the under-19 World Cup. Myself, Gert Mloney, bringing you ball by ball with my partner in crime, Takalani. Welcome to, well, you should welcome me to Pretoria.
Good afternoon, Gert Maloney. Good afternoon to all the viewers, wherever you are. It's a lovely day here in Pretoria, Gertie, and I'm happy to welcome you on board to my town here. It's beautiful weather, even though we're starting to have a bit of a breeze coming through across the ground. But other than that, Gert, it's a fantastic day here in Pretoria. And like you said, it's South Africa under-19 women versus Ireland under-19 women preparing for that World Cup next year that will be played in Malaysia.
Yeah, we got the two openers there. Amy Herter going to be opening up the batting. She is the international star from Ireland. She is the one that's actually got the fastest 100 or the youngest person to get 100 international T20 100 for Ireland. She was 16 years of age when she did that. 40 T20s and also a couple of ODIs under her belt. She's going to be the stalwart, and it's interesting to see how they're going to approach this first 6. Their power play only scoring 38 in the first game, as Nini prepares to go in. This is the first ball of the second match in this inbound Ireland tour. Freya Sargent, her opening partner. First one just on the middle of the bat there. Takalani, just nice to feel that that white kookaburra on the bat.
Yeah, also nice from Tabiseni Nini there, the bowler opening, the bowling for South Africa, getting right on the money from the word go. That's what you need in this competition.
Played off the back foot. Just picked up there at backward point.
Yeah, it's Diarra Ramlakan. We're going to see her the whole day, Gertie, in that backward point region. She's so quick across the turf. We spoke about it while we were off air, how good she is. She plays for the Lions, very good fielder, a very good player. She will be patrolling that region the whole day.
And there's that quickness across the park they were talking about. Just look at that fielding. The enthusiasm. We saw it in the warm-ups as well. The South African under-19 girls. Just, I got pains in my side watching them run around. They're so fit. They're so they're so agile.
Yeah, they're so young, Gertie. I mean, still under-19 players. You expect to see this energy. You expect to see this lot of hard work being shown here on the field. That's what you want to see from these international stars for South Africa.
Chasing the wide one. No need to play with that. It's the first one, the first extra, and the second run on the board for Ireland. Tabiseng Nini bowled very well. She got the very first wicket in the first match. There's lodging the middle pole of Sargent.
Yeah, she's a tall bowler, and this pitch might offer something. That good length area, you expect her to bowl that the whole day.
Missing the outside part of the bat. We saw from that north end that the ball tends to keep just a little bit low. That's what caught out Sargent in the first match. This one just playing down the line and maybe just a little bit of shape away from the right-hander.
Yeah, just looking at the field, Gertie, you've got just one slip, and then you've got third man point, cover, extra cover, and mid-off on the offside.
It was exactly that line that beaten Sargent first time round in the first match. And Tabiseng Nini, not great pace, but she's a very skiddy bowler.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit the deck hard, but she does get the tendency of hitting the seam. Seam is always nice, upright.
Yeah, I think her deliveries just kiss the surface.
And it's the first run for Sargent on this tour. Second match. playing that one into the offside. It's the end of the first over. 3 without loss. And it's a better start for the Irish than they had in the first game.
Yeah, Kayla Reneke couldn't have asked for more to start. 3 runs for Ireland on the board so far. They will be happy with the start in Tabiseng Nini, even though she bowled some loose deliveries, some wide deliveries, but in the bowled very well. Just 3 runs from it. Fantastic starts. Only 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Gertie, that's what you expect from your bowlers. They need to bowl really well. This is a very good surface to play this format of the game. It's a hot sunny day here in Pretoria. You expect the ball to come onto the bat nicely, and we spoke about the outfield, Gert. It's unforgiving if you're going to miss your line and length.
It is unforgiving. We see a change in the strategy that we used the first match, the South Africans. Gemma Botha going to open up the bowling. The captain herself open up the bowling area. On the leg side, and it's got that deep square on protection on the fence for the off spinner.
Yeah, it's a drag down to start things off by the WSB Western Province all-rounder Gemma Botha. Should have done better there, the batsman, but she didn't really time it, and they've got a fielder in the deep exactly for that kind of a shot.
A bit of protection if it's going to be a drag down. Only 2 outside the circle. A bit of a conversation, umpire and players and the captain, making sure they all are in the circle. This one just tucked off the hip, coming in very hard there from the fence. A lovely throw. Again, just the one. This time Ireland just a bit more watchful than they were in the first match.
I watched Gemma Botha against the Titans last week. She played really well. Gertie in that match, the 50 over and the T20 match. We were speaking about the Hollywood Bets sponsoring our women's cricket in South Africa. A lot of players here play for our domestic teams here in South Africa that are part of this under-19 team.
This one played, and the intensity in the running has definitely picked up from the Irish. I think it's the blueprint they took from the South African innings in that first match. They were almost stuck on the back foot in that first game. Oh, reverse sweep, a bit of a stifled appeal. Not getting a lot of bats on it. Amy Hunter, I beg your pardon. One more delivery to go in Gemma Botha's first over.
Just see how quickly she go through her overs, Gemma Botha. Before you know it, the over is gone.
Oh, I could just see Freya Sargent lining her up to go over that mid-wicket fence, and then just a bit of dip there by Gemma Botha brings the over to a close. It's 7 without loss. And just continuing on your points, it's very true that the second season that women's cricket has been professionalized in South Africa has brought up abundance of young women cricketers. And this is the group that's playing in our domestic league, our youngsters coming through the line. We're going to see a lot of these players like Kyla Reineke, Tabaseng Nini, Gemma Botha, all them playing for the senior teams. We also have got 1 or 2, Karabo Meso, the keeper for the SA Under-19s, was part of that Senior World Cup. It's already bringing the international experience to this very young team.
Yeah, and just to add on that, Gertie, it's not about the stats. We're talking about players that are playing regularly here. They are not playing 1 or 2 games, maybe because of an injury or something. We're talking about players who are part of the team, and they are playing all formats of the game, and they've been regulars for the past 3 years, some of them.
Onto the drive, not timing it. A bit of a forceful drive, throwing a head back, knowing that it should have gone through the covers.
Yeah, so far so good by the South African bowlers. Gemma Botha and Tabiseng Nini. No boundary yet has been scored. We are halfway through the third over and only 7 runs has been scored by the Irish Amy Hunter and Freya Sargent.
This one going for a more forceful shot. It almost looks like she wanted to go straight over the bowler's head and then just fetched it a little bit and dragged it to a mid-on. Just shaking her hand. There's the seamer for South Africa, Faye Cowling. So hails there from the Lions camp.
Yeah, together with Karaba Meso and the wicket keeper, all from the Lions.
Using her feet, hitting the ground, and just see that experience from Karaba Meso. Yeah. That glove came off in a flash.
At some point, I thought she's thrown that one with a glove on. Yeah, good work. She's got plenty of experience, and this is what we were talking about, Gert. This is fantastic group of players, and not only from South African point of view, from the Irish team as well.
Oh, bit of a bad bounce there, and it's going to be the first boundary for the Irish, and it comes off the bats of Amy Hunter. A lovely shot through the covers, and a bit of lucky, fortuitous fall.
Yeah, we spoke about the experience of these players, and I thought at this level it should have been stopped. There was no boundary there at all, Gert. But the bounce, I think it's what undid the fielder there, that cover region. And the Irish team will be excited with the first boundary, and that will break the shackles a little bit. They will start to feel better. 11 runs on the board, no wicket for the South Africans.
Soft hands just guided down to third man. It was Gemma Botso was the unfortunate recipient of that bad bounce. Immediately apologizing to Nubba Singh Nini, going for 5 runs in that over. 2 overs have gone for 8, 12 without loss, 3 overs done in the power play, 3 overs left.
Yeah, halfway through the power play. Just under 5 runs have been scored so far. 12 runs without loss. South Africa will be happy with how they've started things. Gemma Botha will continue. But for the Irish, I think they still have all the wickets in hand, and the reverse sweep once again and stifle appeal.
A bit of a run-out chance there at the non-striker's end as well. The second time that Amy Hunter has looked for that reverse sweep that hasn't come off. Oh, what a lovely stop there at extra cover. Full stretch. Brilliantly done. And that is Mona Lisa Lachodi. Brilliant stop there. Full stretch to her right. Stop the boundary. Oh. Is she going to get there? No, she isn't. A very fortuitous fall. The non-striker getting hit and just apologizing to the bowler there. Wasn't intentional. Freya Sargent hitting her partner on the other end. She tried to get out of the way, and Cowling was wrong-footed there for a second. Just couldn't get there. Nice to see the sportsmanship as well. Didn't go for that run. They wanted to see what if it's a boundary, then it's unfortunate, but they didn't try and take runs there. Thus far, the last 2 games have been played in very great spirit by the ladies from Irish and South Africa. Up in the air, over Cowling. And this will be the second boundary for Freya Sargent in this over.
Yeah, Freya Sargent on the charge, Gertie. Good shot that getting past the Cowling, the Lions fielder. And it's another boundary for the Irish under-19. Yeah, they are starting to hit Gemma Botha. And Amy Hunter and Freya Sargent, they are really now trying to be aggressive, starting to open up their arms a little bit. 21 without losses, the score. That run rate now is exactly at 6.
Oh, this ball just dipping on Freya Sargent, lining up that leg side once again, trying to go over Cowling again. And it's the end of the fourth over. It's 21 without loss. It is the Ireland under-19 ladies batting first against South Africa. The same scenario we had in the first match as well, with Ireland batting first. South Africa winning that match by 6 wickets, with Kayla Reyneke top scoring with 46 not out. But a much better start for Ireland.
Yeah, they will be happy with this. 4 overs have been bowled. They haven't lost a wicket yet. And the two opening batters are starting to free their arms. They were really aggressive on Gemma Botha, the WSB Western Province player. And we will have a change in bowling. And Thabiseni Nini will be replaced by the Lions bowler, Cowling.
A very high action. Does get the ball to nip around. Faye Cowling coming in very straight in action. You can just see the experience from Amy Hunter, just trying to just dab that one down. This is the end, that north end that's been keeping low. Just making sure that she reads the bounce. She threw a wicket away from that end with a bit of a long hop that she just popped into. Backward point. Okay, just falling over in the shot a little bit. Is Amy Hunter. Not really getting the flow of the innings as of yet. Ireland would love her to get going.
Yeah, 2 dots so far by Faye Cowling. Straight to that mid-wicket region once again. It's another dot ball. So far so good by Faye Cowling, showing her experience in the middle of the 5th over. No run has been scored in the over so far. Hitting that deck so hard. She's got high action, high bowling action.
Oh, and a lovely catch. Looks like Mika van der Voorst there took a brilliant catch to her left. Just look at the exhilaration there, because they know it is a mammoth wicket. Amy Hunter back in the hut for 9, and her struggling innings comes to an end.
Yeah, huge wicket this. Gert, big wicket. Faye Cowling showing her experience. Amy Hunter just hit it straight to that mid-wicket region. But what a catch, what a diving catch there to dismiss the experience. Amy Hunter and the Ireland women's under-19 team has lost their first wicket, and the score now it's 21 for 1, and Amy Hunter is gone for 9.
Alice Tector is the new batter coming in. She had a great partnership with Amy Hunter. And again, just that drag around. If she almost feels she played that one a lot straight to try to hit it over the bowler's head. But just dragged it around the corner, tried to access that leg side, and a phenomenal catch by Mika van der Voorst.
Yeah, that was a beauty of a catch. We spoke about the quality of cricket. That just shows the experience that we're witnessing here today, the experience of these players from both sides of this group. Really some fantastic stuff. The bowling has been excellent. We saw the two opening batters starting really to feel some freedom, starting to free up their arms a little bit, starting to be aggressive, and all of a sudden they lost a wicket.
And you can just see there's a little bit of extra jump in her step as she comes in. That rhythm looks a lot better. Faye Cowling walking with intent back to a mark. First wicket down for Ireland. Big wicket of Amy Hunter.
Yeah, you can see from the celebration in it, isn't it? They were so happy with that wicket. Beautiful delivery there by Cowling, and the batter was beaten. All hands up there to end the first over, and that's the maiden over to start things off by Faye Cowling. Beautiful bowling indeed, and the score is 21 for 1.
Yeah, it's a maiden wicket for Faye Cowling. 5 overs gone, 1 more over to go in this power play, and they started off very well. And the previous game they scored 38 in their power play. All of a sudden, they're down to 21 for 1. One more over to go in the power play. And Freya Sargent, who just looked like she's getting a bit of rhythm in her innings, lost her partner in the other end. Kayla Reyneke replacing Gemma Botha. Continuing with the strategy to keep the pace off the ball, especially from this southern end.
What a delivery to start things off there by Kayla Reyneke. You spoke about the batter sitting on the back foot, and that's the reason, Gertie. They are bowling that back of a length, and it's very difficult for the Irish batters really to be on the front foot early on.
Oh, this time coming forward and getting a thick outside edge. This outfield is so quick. Is she going to haul it in? Oh, brilliant work. Brilliant work there in the deep. Great chase. Just a thick outside edge. Freya Sargent lucky to get away with that one.
This is a good cricket ground here. The outfield is so quick. The pitch is so good. The spinners are getting that bounce. We haven't seen much 10 yet, but they will be happy with the bounce.
Just worked to the leg side. There is protection down on that fence, that mid-wicket fence. It just looks like the Irish are just fetching the ball more than actually just playing it underneath the eyes. Like they're dragging it more than they want to. Alice Tector faced her first delivery from Kayla Reyneke. She faced 2 deliveries from Cowling. Lovely play off the back foot, and just look at that timing. Good chase. Is she going to haul it in? Oh, phenomenal work once again. Doubling up on the running is the Irish, and they wouldn't mind this. 1s, 2s, that keeps the scoreboard ticking.
Yeah, it does. It does help the flow of runs. It does keep the scorers busy. 26 for 1s is the score now. Freya Sargent on 14.
Again, looking to drag that one around the corner. Run out opportunity on the non-striker's end, and lovely backing up. Ntabaseng Nini getting one on the leg. You're noticing the sweeps from all the players. It's almost like they're just trying to sweep the ball right along the carpet instead of a high backlift and hitting it right on the head. Going straight to Cowling in the game. Oh, and she's just missed it. And it just looks like Freya Sargent decided that she's not just going to let these SAA bowlers bowl at her.
Yeah, it's inside the power play, Gert, and she knew there is no fielder in the deep. Just over the top from Freya Sargent, just hoiks it over that mid-on Cowling, and it's another 4 runs for the Irish team, and the score now is 31 for 1. Freya Sargent is on 18 now. She's really moving on nicely here.
Now, for the Irish, they would hope that she can carry on for another couple of overs. She can be there around about that 15-over mark. Can be in for a good score. Cowling, one of the tallest girls on the park. She couldn't get to that one, so you got to feel that no one else would have. Power play done. That means that the SA under 19s can now have 4 fielders outside the ring. Rules do change a little bit. Lovely area there by Faye Cowling. In the women's game, you only allowed 4 players outside for the next 14 overs.
She's really bowled well in her second over. Faye Cowling, only 1 run has been scored off her bowling. She's actually bowling full. She's trying to pitch the ball up, trying to get the batter's drive on the up.
Oh, beating the outside edge once again. Tector, just see the frustration, knowing she played underneath that one.
Yeah, the pace is good, the length is good. This is beautiful stuff by Faye Cowling, the Lions bowler. And she's got protection. You spoke about the 4 fielders outside the 30-yard circle, so she can really pitch it up there, throw it up there, and let's see what the pitch can do.
use of the feet, and another brilliant catch. What a phenomenal catch. And it's the dangerous Alice Tector that's going to go back in the hut, and it's a second wicket for Faye Cowling, and she still needs to concede a run.
Oh, that's a beauty of a catch there, Gert. Oh my God, what a catch that was. I think it's Carla Renegade who took a blinder in that coverage, and beautiful catch indeed. But once again, just looking at the replay, Faye Cowling coming in. Oh, it was hit, sweet spot, but look at that diving catch. Beautiful stuff indeed. And the Ireland under-19 women's team lose their second wicket, and the score now is 31 for 2.
Simone Lawrence taking that catch. That was actually timed pretty well by Alice Tector, and it just couldn't get the elevation to get it over that enforced offside field. They've got backward point. They've got a very square cover as well there, and great take there. And it's the second wicket down for the Irish. It is the next batsman is Annabelle Squires coming in.
Join us in commemorating a significant milestone, 30 years of democracy in South Africa. Cricket South Africa has forged a path where every man and woman can embrace the joy of cricket, fostering inclusivity, access and excellence. Here's to 3 decades of progress and to many more years of changing lives through the spirit of the game.
Annabella Squires joining Freya Sargent. Partnership of 10 broken there. Just as the partnership develops, Faye Cowling has something to say about it. 2 without loss thus far for Faye.
Yeah, look at those deliveries. There is really nothing what the batter can do. She's got a good pace. She's bowling good line and good length. No width given, no half volleys. Just beautiful stuff to watch from Faye Cowling. Only 2 runs, and she has picked up 2 wickets. That's magnificent stuff from South Africa here.
Oh, lovely shot down the ground. That'll be the first run that Faye Cowling concedes. 1 more delivery to go in her second over. Annabelle Squires, even the first innings, looked the part. Lovely straight drive to get herself off the mark.
Yeah, I'm still speechless on that catch by Simone Lawrence. You can see she's a wicket keeper. That was a very good catch.
Opening up that front leg and accessing long on. Just the one. And after 2 overs, Faye Cowling is 2 for 2. In her books, that will probably be an expensive over. 33 for the loss of 2 wickets. Both wickets going to Faye Cowling. Great bowling by her at the moment, getting the 2 big wickets of Amy Hunter and also Alice Tector back in the hut. The Irish desperate for a partnership. We just look at the scorecard there. Amy Hunter 9 of 17, couldn't get going in this second match. Alice Tector 3 of 7, both falling victim to 2 brilliant catches.
Yeah.
From Mika van der Voors diving away to her left and taking an absolute blinder as well, Simone Lawrence. Kayla Reinecke being driven straight down the ground. That wicket taker, Faye Cowling, picking it up.
Yeah, good stop there. This outfield is very quick. Good fielding by the tall figure of Cowling to stop that from going to the boundary. It looks like the Irish team, they lax betting facing spin. They've been very aggressive when the spinners are bowling. Maybe the pitch is now easier to bet on. We saw when Gemma Botha was bowling, now Kayla Reinecke.
Bit of a dab there. Kayla Reinecke just pushing that one through a tad quicker. Very high action. Kayla Reinecke. There's the ball go from very high. This one dragged onto the leg side. Faye Cowling coming to the game out of the game. The ball's like a magnet to her.
Yeah, I think it's easy for the batters. If the ball has been bowled fuller, they are able to just place it on the leg side. But on a good length, back of a length delivery from the spinners. They've really struggled to get them away.
Oh, this one's popped up in the air. Tabaseng Nini underneath it. Oh, just can't get there. It was a bit of a teaser. It's almost like it went down the wind, and the wind just pushed it away from Nini.
Yeah, it's the breeze, Gert. It's the breeze that we've got here in Pretoria. She was never comfortable underneath that ball at all. It was always moving away from her, but in the end, it was never a catch taken.
Sent back. A lovely throw in. Chance at the non-striker's end. Is it going to be a run out? Oh, a bit of fortuitous single there.
Yeah, the energy level from the South Africa under-19 has been amazing, but for the Ireland, I think they will really want to take singles, take some risks at some point. 1 or 2 there in a over and score a boundary. They really want to push it on. 37 for 2 now is the score after 7.5 has been bowled.
One more delivery to go in this 8th over. Dragging it onto the leg side. There's protection there in the deep mid-wicket.
Yeah, it's the length, Gert. If it's a bit fuller, they are able to play that kind of a shot. But for the spinners, this pitch, if they bowl it on a good length or back of a length, extract something from this pitch, extract some bounce. It's been very difficult for the batters. But if it's there, I think it's a pitch where the ball can't turn at all. So you depend on the bounce rather than anything. That's why they are able to play on the leg side so freely. I think that the South Africans the spinners need to change their length a little bit.
Ashley van Wyk coming into the attack. She took a wicket of her very first delivery. Picked up 3 wickets in the first match. A leg spinner for SA under-19. She's into Freya Sargent, just working that one onto the onside.
The 4th Black Day will see the Proteas women take on England on Sunday, 8 December, 10 p.m. start. Get your tickets on www.cricket.co.za, #Wozanawe, #NGBV, and let us take a stand for equality.
Little shimmy to the leg side. That came off the hand, and a very unfortunate way for Annabelle Squires to lose a wicket. The hand coming into play there from Ashley van Wyk. A lovely shot by Freya Sargent, and unlucky Squires.
This old game of ours, Gert, can be brutal at some point. What a shot being played there by Squire, just looking at the replay. Sargent rather just hit it straight down the ground, and Ashley van Wyk just get on hand on that, and it's another wicket for Ireland under-19 and a wicket of Annabella Squires.
No fault from her own, backing up a player that was just hit very hard and straight back. Very unlucky way to get out. You would never love that. But it means it's a wicket time for the SA under-19s once again. We saw this in the first match as well. Picking up wickets at regular intervals makes it very hard to really get the rhythm going in your innings as a batting team.
Yeah, I mean, with the start the Ireland have, 3 overs was bowled. There was no wicket in that 3 overs. I thought maybe we will see a big partnership, more especially from the experience of Amy Hunter. But they still have Freya Sargent. She's on 22 and she's been batting really well.
Another shimmy down the track and a drag to long on.
Yeah, for South Africa, this is all good work. 38 for 3 in the middle of the 9th over. Ashley van Wyk, just one run so far. You spoke about how she picked up the first wicket in the first match earlier on today. First ball of her spell. Now it was the third ball of her spell. So she's got that golden arm for South Africa this time around with the run out.
Played off that back foot once again. The Irish have been very happy to hang around on the back foot against the spinners. Not always sure how good idea that is, especially from that northern end that's kept a tad low. Going on to the sweep. Abby Harrison. That brings it close to a very successful over for Ashley van Wyk once again. Her first over tends to pick up a wicket. 0 for 1. After 1 for Ashley van Wyk, it's 39 for the loss of 3.
Was on our way to the T20 Pink ODI. The 13th Pink ODI will see the Proteas men take on Pakistan on Sunday, the 22nd of December, and the start is 2 p.m. Get your tickets on www.cricket.co.za, hashtag Wazanawe, hashtag Pitch Up Pink, and let's support people living with breast cancer.
Yeah, Van der Voorster took that brilliant catch. Let's get rid of Amy Hunter earlier on. Mika is coming into the attack. Lovely right arm medium pace. Gets the ball just to move away from the right-handers. Karabo Mesa standing up to the stumps. Oh, this one chipped into the air and Kayla Reyneke just not able to get there.
Good Kayla. Come on.
Look at the throwback to the keeper right on the stumps.
Karabo Mesa's got hands full with the balls flying everywhere. Just shows the intensity in which the South African fielders have fielded over the couple of hours or so that they've been out there. Especially in this first 10 has been phenomenal.
Yeah, those two catches to start things off were amazing from South Africa point of view. That's what you expect from this quality team.
Good decision by the umpire there. That was definitely going down leg. Just pushed it into the legs of Abby Harrison there. Not able to get that away. Might feel that she missed out there. Almost looked like the leg stump half volley. Yeah, that should have gone. Bit of a back of the hand delivery there by Mika van der Voorst. Wide delivery given.
Yeah, it's been good over so far by Mika van Voorst to start things off, to start their spell, and the energy level, the pace is good.
Gentle in swinger. And just a bit of incisive, not sure if they should or shouldn't, just shows you the pressure that the South African fielders have put these batters under.
Yeah, also the bowling has been excellent. The backing up has been quality. The fielding has been amazing.
Oh, getting the inside part of the bat. They'll be looking to double up, but Cowling is on the fence there. She's got a lovely arm. Again, it's just like the Irish just can't really get going. They struggle just to get themselves into a dominant position. Run rate only at 4.5. 2 overs to go, then half the overs are gone. Brilliant work by Karabo Mesa.
Yeah, she's been amazing behind the stumps. She's done a lot of work for South Africa, but I'm enjoying the pace of Mika van Voorst, how she approached the wicket. A lot of energy in that bowling. And the bowling action also, it's not a complicated bowling action, just easy stuff, easy run up with a bit of energy, with a bit of pace. She looks like really a very good bowler. so much potential in the bowling, and I can definitely tell you, Gert, she's one of the future. Bowling is excellent.
Yeah, and she does give you, with the long run-up, she does give you the impression that she's really going to hit the deck hard, and then all of a sudden she bowls the off-cutters, the back of the hand, the little slow medium in-swingers. She does have a big variety of deliveries that she bowls. 2 more deliveries to go in her first over. This one popped up in there, Cowling underneath it, and it's a simple take for Cowling. And it's Mika van der Voorst picking up her first wicket.
Yeah, big delivery. That is a big wicket, and it's a good catch by Cowling at long on. Easy catch in the end. It was really hit hard, high up in the air, and a comfortable catch for Cowling to dismiss Freya Sargent for 24.
And that's a big wicket, and just like in the first match, we see that the set batter wants to get on with it, and this one just popped up in the air. Didn't really go through with the shot, and Cowling could just see the exhilaration there of taking that catch. She has been in the mix, picking up 2 wickets for just 2 runs, and now taking a catch.
Yeah.
Had a brilliant diving stop earlier on as well. As we have drinks with the weather conditions, as we have in South Africa. Pretoria, generally known for very hot weather.
Yep.
A little breeze cooling us down here. Takalani.
Yeah, this is what my Pretoria can do for you, Gert. And just looking at the match situation right now, 43 for 4.
Just see that lovely old school scoreboard there. 39, 4 wickets, 9 overs. 1 more delivery to go in the 10th. And half the overs for Ireland will be gone.
Yeah, and I mean, they've lost 4 wickets, and those are big wickets that they've lost. South Africa has been excellent with the ball. The fielding has been fantastic. You spoke about Cowling, the bowler. She's not scared to throw the body on the line. Ramla Khan at that point, region. Simone Lawrence, she does the wicket-keeping duties for Fidelity Titans ladies. The likes of Carla Reneke, those are experienced quality players, and the bowling has been amazing by South Africa. The 2 spinners, Gemma Botha, Carla Reneke, bowled well. Now we see Mika van der Voorst with that disguising pace of hers that she's got. Really, this spinners are just looking at that replay once again.
Again, just popped up in the air. No real intent in the shot, and getting about 20 off the fence.
I think is that run up that deceived the batsman. I mean, you'll think she's coming out with a pace delivery, but all of a sudden, in that last moment, she just rolled her fingers, and the batsman will always be through their shots early, and it just popped up to Cowling, who took a very comfortable catch in the end.
Laura McBride facing up. Playing this one straight down, and phenomenal fielding. Mika van der Voorst, we saw on the outfield taking that very first catch. Phenomenal, now doing a bit of great work off her own bowling. Her first, a bit of a long over, 8-ball over. Still in the 4 runs conceded, but a successful over, picking up the big wicket of Freya Sargent. That was for 24 of 25. Amy Hunter was the first to go for 9. Annabella Squires unluckily run out at the non-striker's end off the hand of Ashley van Wyk, and then also Alice Tector for 3. But look at that, Faye Cowling, 2 for 2 after 2 overs. Ashley van Wyk, 0 for 1. And Ireland under 19, under the pump here a bit. Half the overs gone of their 20. It's almost like they can't penetrate this green and gold field of the Proteas.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like this. I mean, even in game number 1, we saw Gemma Botha bowling 3 overs to pick up 1 wicket for just 5 runs.
Yeah, just looking at Laura McBride. Plays there in Leinster, for Leinster Cricket Club, in the women's competition. Higher score of 81 not out versus Terenua.
driven down the ground once again. There is no run. Lara McBride can't get off the mark. Wesley van Wyk, third delivery, no run has been, just one run has been scored so far. 44-4 is the score. This time back off a length, but they were able to take a single. Good running between the wicket, even though there was slight miscommunication between A.B. Harrison and Lara McBride at that point, but they scampered through for a single.
Yeah, it was almost like maybe McBride didn't want to go for that one. And then just saw that her partner has got no intent of sticking around.
Now they have to try and rotate the strike. South Africa has been very aggressive with their fielding. The bowling has been excellent. They have to try and do something here to keep the scoreboard ticking.
Only 56 deliveries left in their batting innings.
Ashley van Wyk, just tap and go. She wanted to take a single, but it's Diarra Ramlakan at that point region. We know what she can do in that region. She's a very good fielder. She didn't want to take a risk there. To the powerful right hand of Diarra Ramlakan. Just down the leg side this time, and they will take an easy single, and the score move to 46 for 4 rather.
Yeah, 11 overs gone, and again I must mention the strange way that the Irish are trying to sweep. They're almost trying just to cut down on the ball, rolling their wrists very quickly, not the general rule of thumb from coming high and hitting low.
Yeah.
Hitting across the ball and hitting it almost like a naughty little schoolboy on the head. They've been favouring that sweep and not really coming off. You see Amy Hunter as well, trying the 1 or 2 reverse sweeps that didn't come off.
Yeah, as we see now, Mieke van Voorst bowling a second over. Yeah, again, it's another dot ball. That's in this format of the game, Gert, this is like gold now. It will create pressure, and I can tell you now, eventually the batters will perish.
Yeah, it's a difficult time for the Irish.
This time driven down the ground straight to that long off fielder for a single. Ntavi Singh Nini doing the mopping up.
Yeah, Van der Voorst just continuing her good work with the change-ups. She's going to be a handful in Malaysia.
Yeah.
Not known for their cricket decks, so we're not really sure what to expect pitch-wise in Malaysia.
This time down the leg side. It's called a wide by the umpire there.
It's almost like every time she tries to get that in-swinger going, it just gets away from her. The wrist just breaks and she just pushes it down to that leg side.
Straight to Simone Lawrence. And there is no run. She's also a very good fielder. She does wicket keeping duties for the Fidelity Titans ladies. Down the leg side this time around, they're going to settle for a single, and Cowling will do the fielding coming from the long on region. I mean, it's becoming very difficult, Gert, for the Irish to score boundaries here. The bowling has been good, the fielding has been excellent. Also, the field placement has been good by South Africa. I wanted to cut that. It was never there to be cut. Again, it's another dot ball, and South Africa here putting on the squeeze, making it difficult for the Irish batters to access the field. Excellent stuff here.
Yeah, it's just that change-ups that makes it so hard for the batters to get any sort of timing on the deliveries.
Oh, beautiful delivery to end to end the over. Roll the arms onto that one, and the score is 49 for 4 after 12. Where are we now in terms of this game, Gert?
Oh, around about the 12th over, you would like to double up, and they'll want more than double up, because that means they won't even reach the 100 mark if they double up from here. So someone needs to play a bit of a gem, play a bit of a belter of an innings. You can see even that scoreboard has been reluctant to be switched over. So we see another young talent coming through, Mona Lisa Lagori getting the ball to bowl. Bowled very well in the first match as well. But at the moment, all the pressure is on the island batters.
Yeah, plenty of experience. Mona Lisa Lagori, the Titans bowler. She's been around the domestic circuit for some time now. And the bowlers has really done well. And for the Irish, it's you're facing Mona Lisa Lagori, and it's just her first over, and 12 overs has been bowled as we're driven down the ground, and it's going to go all the way for 4. That's a beauty of a shot by Lara McBride to start things off from Mona Lisa Lagori's bowling.
Finally a boundary. When was the last time a boundary was hit for the Irish? Lagori just pitching that one up, a bit of a loosener.
Yeah,
almost looked like she just floated it up to the bat. So just look at that, and just timed through. And this unforgiving outfield, once it's through that cordon, you'll be picking it up. You won't be chasing it down.
Yeah, no chance there for Kyla Renekade mid-off. It was beautifully timed, beautiful caressed through that cover region by Lara McBride. But this time around, she wanted to cut on the hole, but it was called wide by the umpire. A bit wider by Mona Lisa Lagori this time around. Not a good start this, after so much work has been done before the 12th over.
Yeah, and with that boundary, the 50 came up for the Irish as well. So finally reaching that 50 mark in the 13th over.
So far, not a good start by Mona Lisa Lagori, a boundary and a wide. This time a bit fuller, and it's driven once again, but it's not going to go to the boundary, but it was beautifully played by Lara McBride once again.
Now that fielder Cowling picking it up, she's on the sweeper fence. It's got a lovely arm, that's why she normally is on the boundary. Can really chuck it in from there. Good over for the Irish thus far. 6 runs coming from it, just the 2 legal deliveries.
Yeah, not a good start by Mona Lisa Lagori. This time a bit straighter, straight to the fielder, and there is no run.
Come on, come on, come on.
And the score is 55 for 4. 12.3 overs has been bowled. Mona Lisa Lagori, can she close this over well for South Africa? She didn't start it off so well at this stage. Oh, beautiful delivery. It's another dot ball. That's what they hope for. That's what they are looking for. That's why they bring her to bowl in the 13 over, to continue with the pressure that they've produced so far from the word go.
It's been phenomenal bowling by the South Africa under 19s. Ireland had a pretty decent start, and then the regular wickets falling for them.
Driven straight to Simone Lawrence in that cover region.
Yeah, looking at the strike rates, no one really got going except Freya Sargent was striking it at 96. Everyone else was struggling around about the 50s and 40s. Lara McBride is the only one that's up to a runner ball. Abby Harrison is 4 off 16. She needs to get a bit of a move on.
Yeah, straight to long on. They will want to come back for the second, but the fielding has been good, and they are starting to worry about creating those run-out opportunities, and that's the end of the over. Over number 13, and the score now it's 56 for 4.
56 for 4, and It's only Freya Sargent that was able to get into the double figures thus far for the island number 19. Look at that bowling. Tabazeng Nini, 2 overs for 8 runs. Gemma Buerta, 13 runs of her 2. Faye Cowling, 2 for 2 in her 2 overs. Kayla Reineke went for 15. Ashley van Wyk only went for the 4 runs, but she also got that run out.
Yeah.
Where it went to the non-striker's end. Deflection of her bowling hand.
As we see change of bowling, it's Luyanda Nzunza. She will be bowling to Abby Harrison, who's on 5. It's been a difficult start here by Abby Harrison. Oh, good shot, but it's high up in the air, but it will land in no man's land, and they will take a single.
Oh, I tried to force that one, getting on top of the new bowler, that Abby Harrison. Just finding the outside part of the bat, and he just popped up. Luckily for her, no man's land.
This time on the leg side, beautifully played. It's not going to go to the boundary. There is that tall figure of Faye Calling who will do the mop up in the deep mid-wicket region. But it's another single for the Irish team, and the score is 58 for 4.
Going a lot fuller on that one.
Yeah, a bit wider also from Luyanda Nzunza. But she will be happy with the dot ball. That's what they want. That's what they think will create pressure. No, just a shot there, and they will take a single. Mona Lisa Lekhodi doing the chasing. They will come back for the second, looking for the third. Good running here by Abby Harrison and Lara McBride. They have to try and do this more often, Gert.
Phenomenal running, especially by Lara McBride, who was pushing Abby Harrison, who got the outside part of the bat there. That ball squirted down to a vacant third man, and Lara McBride just put her head down, and phenomenal running. She pushed Abby Harrison to get that 3 in.
Yeah, they were challenging Mona Lisa Lekhodi. They was also very quick across the turf, but the running between the wicket from these 2 batters was excellent that time around, managing to come back for the second, and the over now has got 5 runs from just 4 deliveries. And this is up to Luyanda Nzunza now to try and close this over. 61 for 4 is the score, and Lara McBride will be the batter facing. It was a drag down. She just placed it down the leg side, short, fine leg fielder, and it's just another dot ball. So this is excellent stuff from Luyanda Nzunza. The score remains 61 for 4.
Yeah.
Oh, beauty of a delivery to end the over. That's over number 14. The score now is 61 for 4. Abby Harrison is on 9 and Lara McBride is on 8, and that partnership is on 18.
Every time there's a partnership formulating for the Irish, they lose a wicket. So very important for them to see if these two can bat as deep as they possibly can. Maybe reach that 18th over with still 6 wickets in hand. Bit of an onslaught in that penultimate over and that last over. But that previous over saw the first triplet that we've seen for the match, the first 3 run. And again, great work by Lara McBride pushing Abby Harrison. Abby Harrison will be facing Mona Lisa Lekhodi.
Yeah, 61 for 4 is the score. South Africa has been bowling well. Look at that, Mona Lisa Lekhodi. First over went for 7. A bit fuller this time around, and just hit straight to that long on fielder, but they will settle for a single. Look how quickly the South African fielders converge to try and back up. This is excellent stuff by the South Africans.
Yeah, the intensity by the green and gold has been phenomenal. Making sure that all the pressure is on the batters still. 62 for loss of 4 in the 15th.
Again, a bit fuller. Stifle appeal, chance for a run out. It was thrown, I think, in the wrong end. There was a definitely chance for a run out there. Gert really will want to see the replay. But this is all down to all the dot balls, all the fielding, all the pressure that's been created by South Africa. It's been very difficult for the Irish batters to score runs here. Abby Harrison is on 10 from lot of deliveries, as we see. Mona Lisa Lekhodi high up in the air. Will it be taken? And it's easily taken. And that's the wicket of Abby Harrison, who's gone for 10. Another one bites the dust. And Ireland now are 63 for 5.
Again, just as soon as there's a bit of a partnership forming, a wicket falls and it puts Ireland back on the back foot. Partnership of 20 was looking well, going for the big shot again. They needed this partnership just to kick on. They've been doing so well, and it's in her credit. This was a loose delivery, bit of a nothing shot, just looping it up. Kayla Reinecker is not going to say anything less than swallowing that whole. Ellie McGee, the next batter in. And again, it's a fresh start for Ireland partnership-wise. In the 15th over, 63, and half their team back in the hut.
Yeah, I mean, this South Africa keep picking up wickets whenever the partnership is starting to grow wings. And I mean, in any form of the game, wickets will always stop the flow of runs, will always make things very difficult for the batting side. And South Africa has been excellent. I'm very impressed with the fielding. I mean, they've been excellent. They've taken all their catches, to be specific. They've stopped flow of runs. You spoke about cowling the bowler, what she has done in the deep so far in this match. She's been excellent. So far, so good for South Africa. 63 for 5 is the score after 14 for 3 overs has been bowled. As we see Mona Lisa Lekhodi continue fuller once again, but this time down the leg side, and it was just whipped through that mid-wicket regions for 4.
And what a gift that was for Ellie McGee. Coming in, first delivery faced, nice full toss on the hips, and bang, 4 runs for the Irish.
Yeah, a bit of a mixed bag over from Mona Lisa Lekhodi. A wicket now, a boundary. She needs to try and be consistent. Just look, really it was a gift. It was a gift, leg stump, first ball you faced, and the batter just said thank you very much. And it's a boundary for the Irish team. The score is 67 for 5. This time on the offside, straight to Diarra Ramlakhan at point. It's a dot ball.
Come on now, come on.
Yeah, I might see a change from that northern end. Kayla Reinecker has been very active as a captain. Chema Botha taking that catch of Abby Harrison.
Yeah, straight to that cover fielder. And once again, South Africa has been excellent, even in the 30th cycle. For Ireland to score a single, they have to really time it well, and really the running has to be good. The score now is 68 for 5. That was the end of the over number 15. Wazanawe to Sri Lanka and Pakistan international tour. Our Proteas men will take on Sri Lanka for 2 test matches and a full Pakistan tour this summer, with their favorite pink day taking place on Sunday, 22nd December, 2 p.m. start. Get your tickets on www.co.za. Hashtag Wazanawe, #be part of it.
Yeah, a great Christmas gift. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I hope my wife's listening.
Luyanda Nzunza high up in the air. It's going to land into no man's land. And they will come back for the second. Good running.
Finally, the Irish getting some impetus in that running between the wickets, running the first one hard. And ever since Laura McBride has come to the crease, she's really been pushing her counterparts and saying, listen, we're going to take the twos. You better get the ball in as quick as you possibly can.
Straight back to the bowler. Look at that work being down there by Luyanda Nzunza. She's been excellent with the ball so far, Luyanda Nzunza. This time a bit shorter. Oh, good stop there. Very good fielding by South Africa.
It's the captain doing her bit as well. Kayla Reinecker patrolling a very large area there in that mid-wicket region. Very good fielder in her own right.
Yeah, 3 fielders in the deep on the leg side. So Kyla Renegade, she's the only fielder inside the circle. Oh, an opportunity there for the bowler to take a catch. And she's a tall figure, is Luyanda Nzuza. What a chance there.
Zuza just not able to get the hands to it, and also changing the angle, coming around the wicket to the right-handers. You can just see this one, just a little bit of positive foot movement, little shimmy, popping it up, and just a bit late on the jump.
Yeah, swept well, fine leg inside the circle. And it's going to be a boundary. Beautiful stuff indeed. You spoke about since Lara McBride came in. This time around, it's Ellie McGee also batting well, yeah.
Ellie McGee getting enough bats on that one, making sure that the placement is well, just in front of that 45. And that lightning outfield, not even Cowling can get to it. It's 4 runs again, and Ireland's just got a bit of a move on. 76 for 5. 1 ball to go in the 16th.
Yeah, good, beautiful delivery to end the over of Luyanda Nzuza. And the score now is 76 for 5. Was on our way to the England Women's Inbound International Tour. Our Proteas women will take on England women this coming summer for 3 T20 international matches, 3 one-day international matches, Black Day on Sunday 8 December, and 1 test match from the 15th to the 18th of December. Visit www.cricket.co.za for more information and your tickets. Hashtag was on our way, hashtag be part of it.
Yeah, Ozanawe, got to be part of it. It's Ashley van Wyk. Continue with her wrist spin.
Down the ground this time around, it's just going to be 1 straight to that long on fielder.
Just taking over from Lachori there. Figure there might be a change.
Also, it was a mixed bag of over this time down the leg side from Ashley van Wyk, and it's going to be called a wide. It was an over where you don't want, from South Africa perspective, they bowled well, but I thought that over was a bit wayward to my liking from the experience. Monal Sarkhori this time a bit fuller. It's called the treatment they deserve. It's not going to go to the boundary. It's just going to be 1. I feel the batsman will feel she missed up there.
Yeah, Van Wyk has got that knack just to dip the ball with that wrist flick that she has, that wrist spin. Ball just dips on you, so you don't always get it on the full.
Oh, an opportunity. Oh, another run out. And it's the second time from Ashley van Wyk. Tell you what, she just touched it and hit the stumps. That's another wicket that they've gone the same way.
Oh, my word. And again, a lovely strike of the ball. It is Ellie McGee making her way back. She is fuming. It's the second one. Look at this positive foot movement. Got to the pitch of the ball, hit it nice and hard. And a bit of a drop catch there as well. And how unlucky. Second Irish wicket to fall in the same manner. And the 6th wicket down, and the Irish, bit of trouble now.
Yeah, that's the brutality of this game. I mean, Ellie McGee, she was starting to really coming on, playing very well, but just look at how she lost her wicket. Just look at that. Just a touch from Ashley van Wyk. That's her second wicket that she got from that end, a run out. And once again, Ireland lose their 6, and the score now is 79 for 6 after 16.3 overs has been bowled.
Yeah, well, the conversation's got to be now. Listen, just stay in your crease. Even if I hit it straight, don't back up. Especially when Ashley van Wyk's bowling. Just stay put. 79 for 6, 3 deliveries to go in the 17th.
Using her feet once again. This time around, it's stumping from Karabo Meso. Ashley van Wyk doing all the damage here for South Africa.
She picked up 3 wickets in that first game, and now picking up her first on the scorecard, but responsible for 2 runouts on the non-striker's end. Easy decision for the square leg umpire. And it's the 7th wicket down, and you got to feel that Ireland's now going to struggle to reach that triple figures. 79 for a loss of 7.
It's going to be very difficult for them to even reach the score. They were able to make in the first match. Game number 1, they were 113 for 18. They are 20. This time they're still on 79, and they've lost a lot of wickets, 7 of them to be exact. And Ashley van Wyk, what a arm. Just look at how easy that stump, and the batsman was completely deceived there by the 10, and what a take by Karabo Meso, and he is stamping in the end. 79 for 7 is the score. 16.4 overs has been bowled so far. Ashley van Wyk, what a arm she's have. This time on the offside, straight to Diara Ramlakhan. It's just going to be 1.
Yeah, it almost looked like she deceived her in the flights as well, because she used her feet, just tossed it a bit wide, and she, with the turn, just couldn't get to the ball. And as soon as she missed it, she knew she was gone for all money. Karabo Meso was not going to miss that stumping opportunity. Ashley van Wyk, 1 for 8 in a third over.
Just a tap and go. Oh, is another opportunity for a run out. But Simone Lawrence there, if the throw was straight to the stumps, maybe there was going to be an opportunity there. But good running in the end by the Irish, and the score is 81 for 7. Oh, what a match we're watching here, Gert. South Africa's bowling, just looking at the match scorecard so far.
It's Freya Sargent, the only one that looked like she has any plan against the South African under-19 bowlers. 24 of 25. And then Laura McBride looked like she was getting going. Abby Harrison looked like she was going to go. Ellie McGee, again, another unlucky recipient being run out in the non-strikers end. But just look at it. Faye Cowling, 2 for 2. Ashley van Wyk, 1 for 9. Mika van der Voorst, 1 for 7. She's into the attack now again.
Yeah, straight to the fielder, Simone Lawrence. This is what can you do here, Gert, if you were the Ireland team?
Well, I hope for a bit of luck of the Irish then. 4-leaf clovers, that sort of stuff. Going to need a bit of luck to get over that 100 mark. And also someone's got to play a bit of a gem of an innings. We see another one there. After this over, there's only 12 deliveries to go. So with that, it's not a lot of deliveries to go. So you need a couple of boundaries. One of these batters need to just really hit 1 or 2 over the fence.
I mean, at this stage, the singles won't hurt South Africa at all. That's what they need, as we see Mika van Voorst continue with their over. This time a bit fuller, but driven straight to that point fielder in the deep. And, they were able to take a single. And it's been an excellent package by South African bowling. Yes, there were 1 or 2 wide deliveries, but overall the bowling has been excellent.
Bowling has been good. The fielding has been phenomenal.
This time down the leg side, and they will take a quick single.
The execution of the bowling plans has also been brilliant. Like you mentioned, 1 or 2 deliveries that went astray. But other than that, the execution of the bowling plans have been on the money. Kayla Reyneke can't really ask for much more from her bowlers.
Just look at that delivery. Chance for a run out. I guess the batsman was safely home at that point. But it's been excellent bowling from Mika van Voorst.
Almost ask where this was from the Irish in the beginning of the innings, because these two has actually made the singles look quite easy. Julie McNally and Nia McNulty.
This time straight down the ground, and Nini and Cowling doubling up. A bit of a fumble between the 2 fielders, and they will come back for the second.
Slight miscommunication by the 2 fast bowlers there. Nearly saw a bit of a rugby match going on there. Lose a ruck, ball loose. This one just popped in the air again. Lovely shot straight across, and you can just see tap and go, and another miss, and lucky, don't worry, I got this. Mika van der Voort, 3 overs have only gone for 13 runs as Ashley van Wyk comes into the attack. She's going to bowl their penultimate over in this Ireland under 19 innings. Still 87 for 7. Oh, 1 or 2 of these got to go to the fence.
Yeah, they need to try and get something more than 10 runs in this over. This is a very big over in the context of this match. Ashley van Wyk has been excellent with the ball. Only 9 runs has been conceded in her bowling. And I mean, the worst part for the Irish is that is the 2 new batters in. Down the ground, high up, it's going to land safely. Will it go to the boundary? No, it will not, but they will come back for the second.
That's great work there in the deep. They're not hitting through the line, they're kind of just chipping it over the bowler's head. They keep doubling up. That's good work by the Irish.
Oh, quick single this time, just a tap and go by McNulty.
Again, the question's got to be asked, where was this in the beginning of their innings? Because these two have shown that singles are actually easy to come by.
I guess maybe they were looking for boundaries more to start things off, and they were not there, and they never changed the tactics. Oh, it's a stifle appeal there by the bowlers. Ashley van Wyk, the bowler, 90 for 7 is the score. 18.3 overs has been bowled. Yeah, just to go back to that conversation, I guess they were looking for boundaries rather than try and rotate the strikes. Another beautiful delivery, and by that they keep losing wickets at regular intervals.
That looks like there's a missed stumping opportunity by Karabo Meso there. Almost like she just couldn't pick it up. Ashley van Wyk could have had a second there.
Just another chip. They will settle for coming back for a second. Good running this. Where was this all day, Gert?
Even the first match, the intent of running wasn't this good by the Irish. Just shows you all of a sudden they are 92 for loss of 7. This over has gone for 5. Still 1 delivery to go.
Using her feet, dancing down straight to Simone Lawrence at mid-wicket for no run to end the over. And that was over number 19 gone. 92 for 7 is the score. And McNally is on 7. And McNulty is on 6.
Yeah, it's one of those scenarios. Last over, 3 wickets in hand. Do you just throw everything at it? Or what do you do? What would you do in this situation?
I just throw everything at it, Gert. And by that, it was an hour to the 2024 Pink ODI. The 13th Pink ODI will see the Proteas men taking on Pakistan on Sunday, 22nd December, 2 p.m. is the start. Get your tickets on www.cricket.co.za. Hashtag was an hour. Hashtag pitch up in pink. And let's support people living with breast cancer.
Faye Cowling into the attack. Look at those figures. Takalani 2 for 2 in 2. Doubling up on the Tuesdays, Faye Cowling.
Nah, she's been excellent. And not only with the ball, on the field as well. She's really been very good. She take an easy catch or beautiful delivery to start her final over.
Yeah, the pick of the bowler is very difficult to get away, is Faye. She'll make it very hard for the Irish to get up to their triple figures.
Yeah, so a friend of mine told me about Faye Cowling a few months ago. He just said, just watch her. Just watch how she plays her cricket. And I think it's the second time I'm watching her live, and I can tell you now, she's an excellent cricketer. It's Faye Cowling. She has been excellent with the ball. And she really bowled with a bit of gas as well. high up in the air. Karabo Meso, the wicket keeper, is collision there between Karabo Meso and I think it's Mona Lisa Lihori, but a catch is taken, and that's the wicket of Niam McNulty, and she's gone for 6. The score now it's 92 for 8.
Another wicket for Faye, a third of the day, or third of this match. And nearly a very dangerous collision we saw there. Two South Africans taking each other out. See, the keeper was calling it for the whole time. And I could just see the smiles. Luckily it's all smiles, no tears. But the 8th wicket down and 92 for 8.
Yeah, that's the Yaks-Kei River collision there. The Lions and the Titans collision.
Yeah, very, very big local derby in South Africa, the XK derby.
Talking about that derby, the final of the Lions in that CSA T20 competition. Once again, winning it for the 2nd time in a row against the Titans. The Titans, they were never there in that game from the word go.
Amy Maguire facing up, Faye Cowling.
Oh, big appeal. The umpire is not interested, but what a spell this by Faye Cowling.
Not often you see a fast bowler smiling past the umpire when an LBW is not given. I think she knew it was straying down. Yeah, phenomenal bowling. 2 deliveries to go in this Irish innings.
No, this time a bit fuller. 5 deliveries so far. No run has been scored.
Phenomenal last over by Faye Cowling. You can just see it coming in, the intent she's coming in with. Is that ball just... Oh, that's trained way down the leg side.
Another innovative stuff there by Amy Maguire.
And that's the end of the innings. Just the 1 run coming from that last over. Brilliant stuff. Faye Cowling 3 for 3 in 3 overs. It's all the 3s for Faye.
Yeah, excellent stuff this by South Africa. Bowling once again in this 2nd match. And the Highland can only score 93 for 8. In the 1st match, they were able to score 113 for 8. And that's it now. South Africa will be chasing 94 to win the match. They were able to chase that 113 in just 13 overs. Just looking at the scorecard.
Yeah, Amy Hunter was the first to go for 9 overs, struggling 17 deliveries. Freya Sargent looked like she was getting going, and then was a wicket by Faye Cowling caught on the boundary by Van Voorst, and then nothing really to talk of. 3-4 Tector, Squires, Abby Harrison got double figures. She went for 10. Laura McBride had a great influence on her batting partners. She was pushing them for the runs, and then the bowling went pretty well. Takalani as well with Tabazeng Nini and her partners.
Yeah, and Tabazeng Nini started things off for South Africa. She went for 8 runs. Gemma Botha, she took the pounding a little bit, but only just over 6 runs to the over were scored from her 2. Faye Cowling, the peak of the bowlers. She bowled 3 overs. Just see that 1 maiden, only 3 runs she conceded, and she was able to pick up 3 wickets. And just look at the summary. Ireland under 19 batting first in this match, 93 for 8. Freya Sargent 24. Pick of the bowler is the Lions bowler Faye Cowling, 3 for 3 in 3.
We'll be back in about 15 minutes time to give you a bit of a breather, get yourself something to wet the old goggles as we see the chase from South Africa. They need 94 to win the 2nd match of the day. We'll be back in about 15 minutes time.
Ja. 5 minuten.
one for me, eh? Apologies. That's good. Sorry. I was just like, where is that? Sorry. Thank you. Go, Frank, go on. Keeper. Favorite's out. Great start, Frey. Very good, that. Yes, you're Frey. Very good, that. Where's your friend? Where's your girls? Up here. Let's go, girls. Let's go.
Leah, we're good to go.
Yeah, welcome back to Groenkloof Oval here in Pretoria, and it's the second innings of match number 2 between South Africa under 19 and the visitors, the Ireland under 19 women. And as we can see now, first over, we're in the middle of the first over. This time down the ground by Gemma Botha, the WSB Western Province player. And so far, good start by Simone Lawrence opening the batting with Gemma Botha. They have scored 7 runs so far from the 5 deliveries that have been bowled from Freya Sargent. Simone Lawrence has been so strong on the leg side. Using her feet this time around, it's just going to be dot ball to end the first over, and the score remains 7 without loss.
7 without loss is a decent start. Chasing a very modest total of 93. I think these two would love to finish off, start and finish off the innings as well. All preparation of that under 19 World Cup in Malaysia.
I tell you what, if these two can stay on in the next 7, 8, maybe 9 over, we'll be off here very early. They are very two aggressive batters. Simone Lawrence and Gemma Botha, the all-rounder.
Freya Sargent was the bowler in that very first over, going for 7.
Yeah, Alice Tactor is the bowler now. She will be bowling to Gemma Botha, the all-rounder. A tall Alice Tactor. A bit of gas, but it's going to be wide. Not a good start. Giving away free runs. You haven't batted so well, and your first delivery is a wide. That's not what you need inside the power play.
No, Alice Tactor is almost like our Cowling here by us. Tactor didn't score many runs in the second game. Had a very decent first game out of the bat.
Down the ground. Will it go to the boundary? It's tickling, and it's a boundary for Gemma Botha. Beautiful, beautiful stuff indeed. It was beautifully hit. But an attempt there in the deep. But once again, the outfield, it's so quick.
Outfield is unforgiving. That ball wasn't timed anywhere near the middle of the bat. No timing at all. by Gemma Botha, but just powered it through that offside and got it to the fence, and it's 4 time.
Oh, beautiful delivery that it was completely missed by Gemma Botha, but they will scamper through for a single. And the score now is 13 without loss. Simone Lawrence on 5 and Gemma Botha on 7. What a start already from the South African 2 experienced openers.
A very aggressive start by Gemma there. Really went for the big shots in that last delivery. Lucky she get the inside part of the bat onto the stumps there.
Simone Lawrence. Oh, driven. But straight to the fielder at that cover region.
Abby Harrison couldn't hold that previous one in. This time hit it straight at her.
Driven once again through that backward point region. Will it go to the boundary? Yes, it will. Beautiful shot by Simone Lawrence, showing how good she's, so strong. Square of the wicket. Beautiful stuff this by the South African opening batsman. Already the score is on 17 without loss. Simone Lawrence is on 9 and Gemma Botha is on 7. And it's not a big target. It's only 94 runs they need to win the match. And South Africa right now, they only need 77 more runs to win this match. This time straight to mid-off by Simone Lawrence. And there is no run. Really, this over from Alice Tector. She's been very expensive. 10 runs has been conceded so far in 5 deliveries. These 2 openers for South Africa, really 2 aggressive openers at the top. That's what you need in this format of the game. Good stop by Alice Tector there, and that's the end of the over. Over number 2, the score. Look at that run rate. The score now is 17 without loss.
Yeah, 70 without loss. Simone Lawrence and Gemma Botha trying to make quick work of this 94 target. And you can just see the aggressive nature these 2 have come out with. They got to feel that it's all in preparation of that under 19 World Cup, and that's kind of the way that they're going to be approaching their innings as going forward. Immediately a bowling change. I beg your pardon, still Sargent that's going to continue. They're desperate for wickets. I might feel that she's the one to actually break through.
Down the ground, straight to that long off. They'll easily settle for a single. And the score is 18 without loss. Freya Sargent went for 7 in her first. She needs to come back stronger in this over. You spoke about her ability to pick up a wicket. Maybe to give the Irish maybe something. Oh, beautifully played, but it's just going to land into no man's land. It's not going to go to the boundary, but they will settle for a single. It stays in the air for quite some time. At some point, I thought maybe it will carry over the boundary, but it didn't have the legs, and they will settle for just a single. Once again, the score 19 without loss. Look at that, Simone Lawrence on 10 and Gemma Botha on 8. And it's 2 aggressive batters. No, bold. And that's the first wicket of Gemma Botha. You spoke about this, you called this, and that's it. South Africa has lost their first. The score now, it's 19 for 1. Gemma Botha is gone for 8.
Trying to play a ram shot on the leg side, and the ball just kept low. And South Africa should know that end, especially at north side with no pace on, there's a tendency to keep low. Tried to play that one in the run, and it's just like the first innings. Simone Lawrence hitting the double figures, then all of a sudden losing a wicket, and Freya Sargent is the one to pick up the wicket.
Was an hour to the 2024 Black Day. The fourth Black Day will see Proteas women take on England on Sunday, 8th December, 10 a.m. start. Get your tickets on www.cricket.co.za, hashtag Wozanawe, hashtag EndGBV, and let us take a stand for equality. A lot of cricket to be played this summer.
A lot of cricket, the Black Day coming up, the Pink Day coming up. A lot of cricket to be played, and even more cricket to be played in this match, because I'll tell you what, 2-3 more wickets and the Irish might just be in the game.
2 or 3 wickets and it's game on. As we see new batter Diarra Ramlakan, the all-rounder from the DP World Lions women. Yeah, you called it. This is your wicket, Freya Sargent. You said she's got the ability. She's the one who can throw the first punch here, and she definitely did, getting that big fish of Gemma Bota. Now is the all-rounder Diarra Ramlakan and Simone Lawrence. Yeah, just guide it. They will quickly take a single.
Yeah, quick single taken. Amy Maguire not able to hit the stumps on the direct hit. Just see the proactiveness of the Irish. They know they're defending a low total, so they need wickets.
No, swing and a miss there. Yeah, they need a lot of them, and I think that maybe they've discussed Simone Lawrence. She's a big wicket for them at this stage. If they can get another one, and suddenly things changes and it's game on.
Just like that, Takalani. You called it. You called it another wicket, and that means second wicket down in the over.
Second wicket down in the over. Freya Sargent picking up her second. She's got the golden arm and she got the big one. Simone Lawrence, the Titans batter, gone for 10. And it will be the captain, the WSB Western Province player, Kyla Reneke, to join Diarra Ramlakan. Are we starting to see now things changing here for the Irish? They've picked up those 2 wickets they needed. The 2 opening batsmen are all gone now. What can they do? Can they pick up another one? They need 74 to win this match at this stage. Still a lot of overs to be bowled there, but for the Irish, it's all about wickets.
The run rate required, not an issue for South Africa. That wickets column might just add 2 more on. If the Irish can pick up 2 quick wickets here, then this will just become a very interesting matchup.
Yeah.
If they can get them 30 for 4 in that area, just get 1 or 2 panic stations through the SA camp.
Yeah.
See how deep they can bat.
And at this stage, the Irish, after 3, they were, I think, 19-15 without loss at that stage. South Africa has already lost 2.
It's around about this area where the Irish has lost a couple of wickets. Laura McBride into the attack.
Using her feet, chip over the top of mid-on. And they will settle for a single. That was Diarra Ramlakan just chipping it over the top of the mid-on fielder.
Very lucky to get away with that. That could so easily have been down the throat of the fielder. Could have been the third. Kayla Reinecker played a captain's knock in that first game. 46 not out.
A beautiful delivery by Laura McBride. Yeah, only 2 fielders are outside the 30-yard cycle. You've got a long on and a deep mid-wicket. Yeah, just hit it down the leg side to that deep mid-wicket fielder. There they will settle for a single, and Kyla Reneke is off the mark with a single.
Now going to the back foot again. Ball not coming up. We saw that in the first match as well. Laura McBride's got a very slingy action, very sidearm action.
Using her feet once again. We've seen a lot of batters using their feet.
You know, they want to get to the ball as quickly as possible. There's a lot of flight given. So you want to get as close to the pitch or even on the full.
Oh, stifle appeal there by Laura McBride.
Yeah, pushing down to the legs there. Pretty sure that Laura McBride knew it. But if you don't ask, you don't get.
You never know. And they need wickets. They need more of them at this stage. If they can nip one here, all of a sudden things changes. Just another tap by Diarra Ramlakhan and they will settle for a single. Tell you what, the Irish need another wicket here.
I say another 2 wickets here will put all the pressure back on the South African camp. I think the Irish will be happy with the work that's been done thus far. 4 overs gone, 23, picked up 2 wickets, and only 2 more overs to go in the power play.
Yeah, this is good start, this by the Irish. 71 more runs to win. And you can see the previous over didn't go for much runs because they've got 2 new batters in the crease batting right now for South Africa. And that's what you need in the power play. Kyla Raneke and Diarra Ramlakhan are very good batters. South Africa, the Irish just need another wicket or 2, like you call it, and then the game will really turn. And then just swing and a miss there by Diarra Ramlakhan. And then it's going to trickle to the boundary. No, it will not. Good fielding.
That's great fielding by Annabelle Squires. They're picking it up just in the nick of time in front of the fence. And very nearly another wicket for Freya Sargent. Was after her first over, they went for a bit of runs. Now all of a sudden becomes a thorn in the side of the SA batters.
Down the leg side. Straight to that short, fine leg fielder. 25 for 2 in the score. The required run rate it's not an issue here. If South Africa can bat 15 overs, 16 overs, they will win this game. For the Irish, this game is written wickets all the way through. If they can start picking up wickets here, things changes. All of a sudden, South Africa start to feel some pressure, some mistake. But for now, I think they are comfortable. Kyla Raneke, the captain and experienced player, she will know what to do. Using her feet, but straight to a misfield there, and I think it will go all the way for another 4. That should have been stopped there in that cover region, and it's Diarra Ramlakhan who get a boundary, and the score now is 29 for 2.
You could see the field there. As soon as she missed it, she didn't want to look up to the bowler because the bowler would be fuming. Freya Sargent bowled well to her field. That was just a slip of concentration, you think?
Yeah, more especially when you're only defending 65 runs, just a chip to short mid-wicket. You really need your fielders to back the bowlers, create some pressure, and by that, just looking at that bit of London Bridge there, like you always call it, Ger. Swept, beautiful, over the top of short mid-wicket by Diarra Ramlakhan.
Just evading Laura McBride there. Keeping the scoreboard ticking.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, wickets is the key for the Irish. They need a couple of quick ones. They can't let scores get too close.
Kyla Raneke this time around. Yeah, I'm not hearing a lot of noise coming from the Irish fielder. It's there and there about, but I guess we need to see a different energy, different excitement on the field. Try to do something different, create something out of this game. Yes, you didn't score a lot of runs, but you never know. You just have to stay in the game as long as possible.
Maybe put yourself some targets. Say, listen, if they're going to come close, we at least want them 6 down. Pick up a couple of wickets. 31 for 2, 63 more runs to win. Say every 15 runs, let's pick up a wicket.
Yeah.
Give yourself little small targets.
Like once again, using our feet.
And all 5 games being played on the same strip might be challenging for the ground staff. So we see a whole bunch of demons in this track, ball keeping very low.
Using our feet, beautifully played over the top of that deep mid-wicket fielder for a maximum, but there was a chance for a catch there, but it was beautifully hit by Kyle Reneke. A lot of elevation on that shot, and it's a maximum for South Africa.
Yeah, I think Alice Tector thought she was in it for a chance there. She stuck her hand out, but you can see on the replay, just on the fence, clearing.
Again on the leg side by Kyle Reneke, targeting Alice Tector, who's fielding in that deep mid-wicket region. 38 for 2 now is the score. Diarra Ramlakhan is on 10 and Kyle Reneke is on 8. Oh, again on the leg side, again another London Bridge, and again it's another boundary that should have been stopped.
Yeah, it looks like it's Kia McCartney there had missed that one. This level, you kind of, as a bowler, hope that all these will be stopped. Again, keeping low, getting enough bats on it, and just getting it through Kia McCartney there. It's 4 runs once again, and it's Ramlakhan and Reneke that's making life very difficult for the Irish bowlers. 42 for loss of 2.
Oh, just the guys by Diarra Ramlakhan, and 43 for 2 now, and it's going to be one delivery to go in the power play. I think South Africa will be happy with what they've done now, even though they've lost 2 wickets, but they've scored 43 runs at this stage. Again, another powerful shot straight to Alice Tector in that deep mid-wicket, and they will settle for a single.
Great over for South Africa in 19, 12 runs coming from it. Beg your pardon, 13 runs coming from it. It's 50 required on the dot to win. 44 for the loss of 2. Diarra Ramlakhan is on 15 of 12, and Kayla Reneke 10 of 7, which included a mammoth 6 in that previous over.
Yeah, we saw some of the deliveries keeping low, Gert. I'm not sure what it means. There is a game here on Wednesday. There is 2 games on Friday. You spoke about the groundsman having to do a lot of work to keep the grounds going. I don't know what it tells. I don't know what those delivery tells us. What does it mean?
Maybe just a bit of dryness in the pitch. We'll definitely get a bit of water in the next day or so.
As we see change in bowling, and it's Amy Maguire bowling to Kyle Reneke. Again, another fumble in the deep, and they will come back for a second. This time it's Alice Tector.
Yeah, great running. The Alice Tector has been phenomenal in the field, and just that extra thumble. South Africa batters always looking to turn for that second. As soon as you thumble, they just pick up that pace.
Oh, beautiful delivery, beating Kyle Reneke. All ends up that time around. 46 for 2 is the score.
Approaching the 50, and they're going for another biggie was Kayla Reneke.
Yeah, just plays it in front of square on the leg side by Kayla Reneke. She looks like she's very leg side-ish player. She loves to access that leg side field.
Yeah, just waving to the cloaks, just asking for something to drink. Although the clouds have come in, it's saved us from the sun a bit, Takalani.
Yeah,
it's still very humid in Pretoria.
Yeah, that's what Pretoria can do for you. Oh, beautifully driven straight to that point fielder. It's a good weather for cricket, isn't it?
If you're a player, it's lovely weather for cricket. There's a bit of a breeze going. Annabelle Squires doing a good stop there at backward point.
Using a feet, Diarra Ramlakhan missed that completely. It missed the stumps, it missed the wicket keeper, and it will go tackle to over the boundary. 4 runs South Africa, and that will bring the 50 up, and the score will be 51 for 2.
And Amy Hunter will be kicking herself, because that was a chance for another wicket. Ramlakhan was out of the crease. Just look at this. beats it in the flight turn. She missed it and she was gone for all money. Missed chance for the Irish.
No, they need those wickets, Gert. Again, this time guided perfectly. Beautiful shot between that point and third man. What a shot by Diarra Ramlakan. Probably shot of the match so far.
Lovely timing, just caressing it through that backward point area. And it's 4 runs for Diarra Ramlakan. Just looking rocking onto that back foot. Lovely timing, lovely wrists coming through the line as well. And Amy Maguire, after that 4 byes and nearly picking up the wicket, conceding a 4.
Was an hour to the Hollywood Bets Pro Series. Cricket South Africa and Hollywood Bets are excited to bring you the Hollywood Bets Pro Series Women Professional League, made up of the Hollywood Bets Pro 50 and Hollywood Bets Pro 20, starting Friday, 4th October 2024. For more information, visit www.cricket.za. Hashtag it's our time. Hashtag was an hour.
McNulty coming into the attack. There's no use just hanging around. Be proactive as the captain.
Yeah.
Keep changing the bowlers. They might just pick up a wicket here, wicket there. We went from 2 wickets. You kind of feel that 39 runs needed. They need about 3 wickets to really put some pressure and 1 or 2 butterflies in that South African camp.
Yeah, every 10 overs without 10 runs without a wicket, it means the things are becoming easy, as we see Kyle Reneke once again accessing that leg side, deep mid-wicket region. And it's another 4 runs for the new bowler, Liam McNulty. This is now becoming a bit of a carnage by South African batters here.
Yeah, we saw this in the previous game as well. As soon as Kayla Reineke gets going, she can really smash it. Look at this, just a bit of a pickup on that flick and just that wrist coming into play, and a lovely shot. No chance for Alice Tector, who's doing patrol on the boundary.
Yeah, she scored 46 not out in game number 1, now on 17 not out. Kyla Reneke this time straight down the ground, and they will settle for a single. She's been in good form with both the bat and the ball.
Good form and playing another captain's innings, thriving in that position of captain of this under-19 team.
Now Liam McNulty has gone for 5 in her first 2 deliveries, 60 for 2, and South Africa need just 34 more runs to win the match. And Kyla Reneke is on the charge here, down the ground, easy catch, mid-off, take the catch, and that's the big wicket of Diarra Ramlakan. The Lions player is gone for 19.
Laura McBride picking up the catch. Almost feel that it was kind of not necessary to go the aerial route. Could have caressed that just through the gap. There's a lot of vacant space. Just see McNulty coming in. It's there to be hit, but again, just not getting the elevation. And McBride says, thank you very much, I'll pick up the catch. And it's a wicket time for Ireland.
Yeah, it's the wicket they need. I'm not sure, it's a bit too late here. 60 for 3 now, as we see the wicket keeper, the DP World Lions player coming in. Karabo Meso joining WSB Western Province player Kyla Reneke. Neil McNulty, she's gone for 5 runs and she picked up that big wicket of Diarra Ramlakan. South Africa need 34 more runs to win this match. 17.3 overs has been bowled. We are halfway through the 8th over. And the required, look at that required run rate, just 2.7 runs to the over. So it's all about wickets all along.
Yeah, for the Irish, they just need a couple of more. Just 1 or 2 more loose shots from the South Africans like that, and they might just be in this game. If they can get half the batters back in the hut, they'll be happy. Karabo Meso, the wicket-keeper of South Africa, facing up. Denia McNulty.
Oh, this time on the leg side by Nia McNulty. A bit of a mixed bag over, really. 4 runs, wicket, now wide.
Karabo Meso LBW in the first game without scoring. Played all around that front pad. Trapped right in front.
A good player, Karabo Meso. This time a bit fuller, clipped down the leg side. Again, is that mid-wicket region that almost all South African batters have been really accessing that region throughout the day. And that means Karabo Meso is off the mark with a single. Score now it's 62 for 3. Near McNulty. That's going to be the final ball of the over. Using her feet once again is Carla Reneke. This time it's really not well timed. And, they will settle for a single, but she's been very aggressive using her feet, accessing that leg side, and anything loose, she's able to punish it. And she's a strong player, is Carla Reneke. Oh, good shot. Karabo Meso, and it's 4 runs. Beautifully played, beautifully timed.
Not beautifully bowled, I'm afraid. It's a full toss on the legs, and as you mentioned, the South Africans have been looking to access that leg side region, and this one just floated up onto the legs. McNulty getting it all wrong, and Karabo Meso says thank you very much on the hips, in the gap, 4 runs.
Yeah, she's not gonna miss out, and they're confident will be brimming after being part of that World Cup side with the South Africa senior team. Oh, bold. And it's the wicket of Kyla Reneke for 19. Beautiful delivery by Amy Maguire. And the score now is 67 for 4.
67 for 4. They need 1 or 2 more of those to keep low. And you could see Kayla Reinecker just dropping back and trying to access that leg side once again against the left arm spinner. Just keeping low and hitting it about a quarter way up. And it's almost like the Irish have noticed that this side's keeping low. So we've been taking off all the pace, making sure that we bowl wicket to wicket. So if you miss it, it's going to keep low. We're going to hit the sticks.
Join us in the commemorating a significant milestone, 30 years of democracy in South Africa. Cricket South Africa has forged a path where every man and woman can embrace the joy of cricket, fostering inclusivity, access, excellence. Here's to 3 decades of progress and to many more years of changing lives through the spirit of the game.
Faye Cowling coming in, bowled brilliantly, 3 for 3 in 3 overs. Now gets the opportunity with the bat. 67 for a loss of 4.
Oh, just plays it. It's a miss hit, really. And it will tickle over the boundary. 4 runs. Faye Cowling off the mark with a boundary.
Yeah, the 2 Irish fielders just couldn't haul that in. This is a very unforgiving outfield. It is very quick. You feel you're in with a shout every now and again, then it just hits that slope and just runs down the slope. It was a very valiant chase by Laura McBride. Just couldn't get to it. See this one, just the bottom part of the bat. 4 runs for Faye Cowling, getting her underway.
Nah, she was a bit too early on the shot. There's Faye Cowling, and it was down the leg side, and the umpire didn't hesitate to call it a wide. Down the ground, an opportunity for a cotton ball there, but I guess it was a bit much harder by Faye Cowling, and they will come back for the second.
Karabo Meso using all her experience. As soon as that ball was hit, she was calling for the 2. Faye Cowling obliging. Although the wicket has fallen, it's another big one for the SA under 19.
And again, Gert, it's good to see some few spectators in here at Groenkloof Oval here in Pretoria, University of Pretoria, supporting these two sides. But it's been a day where we have witnessed some quality cricket. The girls have really played their hearts out. Cut away. It's not going to go to the boundary. There is a fielder in the deep, and they will settle for a single.
Yeah, the Sticks are picking it up and making sure there's only the one. She's been very busy in that region. This over already gone for 8 runs. They did pick up the wicket of Kayla Reinecke.
Fry Cowling is just coming in, start scoring runs so easily. I mean, she's on 7 runs already from just 4 deliveries. As we see now, South Africa need just 19 runs to win the match, and that was the end of the over number 9. The score is 75 for 4. Karabo Meso, the DP World Lions wicketkeeper, is on 5, and their partner is Cowling, who's also part of the DP World Lions team.
Yeah, well, they'll know each other very well. You look at the summary there and you can realize that the Ireland under 19 will feel underwhelmed with their performances today. 93 in their 20. And South Africa after 9 overs on 75. The top scorer, Freya Sargent, 24 for Ireland. Just looked like she was getting going and then chipped one up. And the catcher was Cowling, who's facing up to Laura McBride.
As we see now, it's becoming a bit darker here in Pretoria. It was hot and sunny in the morning. As I arrive here, things start to change.
Yeah, someone did the rain dance in your house this morning. Didn't want cricket to commence, but forecast is a bit of clouds around, but no real rain forecast for the next week or so. So it's been good stead for this series.
Using her feet down the ground, over the top of mid-off. It's not going to go to the boundary. Good effort in the deep as the 2 fielders doubling up. Beautiful stuff indeed by the 2 fielders.
It's McNulty doing a phenomenal work there, hauling that one in. One of the few deliveries we've seen actually being hauled in. And it's only the 2 for Cowling.
This time on the leg side by Fry Cowling. They will settle for, they are coming back for the second. Beautiful stuff, testing the arm of the fielder in the deep.
Yeah, Alice Tichter hitting the Lions player from all the way back there.
She's been very busy in that region. It's Alice Tichter. Again, same shot, same fielder. This time they will settle for a single.
They've actually changed that fielder. It's Julie McNally that's down there. It's doing a bit of boundary work for them. 5 runs coming in this over. Partnership is 13, 80 on the board.
Karabo Meso, oh, well swept, beautiful shot. 4 runs, 84 for 4 is the score now. South Africa will just need 10 runs to win the match.
Yeah, it's been the story of the Irish thus far. 1 or 2 wickets and then all of a sudden a few loose deliveries. This one just way down leg side, and Karabo Meso just helped it on its way.
Yeah, she's not going to miss out. Definitely not going to miss out.
Easy pickings.
Again, easy pickings on the leg side, as you call it. And it will be a London Bridge, 4 runs in the deep. South Africa needs 6 runs now. South Africa wants to end this quickly. Karabo Meso, Foy Cowling, DP World Lions players on the charge here.
Yeah, South Africa under 19 making a good chase of it. Halfway through their 20, they only need 6 to win the second match of the day and the second match in this series. Again, just throwing it down leg side. Karabo Meso placing it well. McNally had absolutely no chance in the deep. Valiant effort, but just this outfield is so quick. I say it again, you feel you're in with a shout and then all of a sudden the ball's at you already. such a quick outfield.
And Amy Maguire, change. She will continue to bowl. 88 for 4. South Africa needs 6 runs in to win the match. Can they finish it off in this over? But Fai Cowling, Karabo Meso, this partnership has been very aggressive from the moment they walk in, chasing only 94 runs to win the match. Look at that run rate, 88.7 to the over. Oh, what a shot over the top. And that's the match. That's the game set and match. South Africa win this match by 6 wickets. And Fai Cowling finish it so quickly. Second of ball of the match. And that's it for South Africa.
Yeah, and it's also the about 10 overs to go still. So South Africa making a quick chase of this low score. Look at that, just again on the legs, Fai Cowling sweeps and those long levers going through the line. Now that's a maximum for the SA Under-19 and the match.
Yeah, that's it, Gert. South Africa win by
6 wickets again.
Yeah.
Again, both games today, South Africa's been winning by 6 wickets. Karabo Meso there in the end, 13 or 5. She'll be happy that she got a bit of a start, got a duck in the first game.
Yeah.
Fai Cowling finishing it up once again. She was there in the end as well, 18 off 10. 94 for loss of 4. And I think the Irish must just go back to the drawing board, just making sure that they know exactly where they need to improve. I don't think they expected the South Africans to come out with such a positive intent as they have.
Yeah, Simone Lawrence opening the batting with Gemma Botha started things off so well, but they were all dismissed by the spinner Freya Sargent, and then it was Diarra Ramlakhan and WSB Western Province captain Kayla Reneke, who played very well. That partnership was also solid, but once they were out, we thought maybe the Irish will try to make a game out of this, but Karabo Meso and Fai Cowling, the Lions players, they were able to play very well. Fai Cowling, as soon as she walked in, she was really hitting the ball very well. She was able to score 18 from just 10 deliveries, and South Africa 94 for 4, and the Irish were 93 for 8. That means South Africa wins the match with 6 wickets.
Yeah, pick of the bowlers was Freya Sargent picking up the 2 big wickets of the openers. That's Simone Lawrence and Gemma Botha. And from there, only conceding 6 runs to the over. From there, nothing really much to speak of. Everyone picking up a wicket, but you can see McNulty picking up the wicket, going for 12. 21 runs to Amy Maguire, and also picking up the wicket. It's just every time they pick up a wicket, they concede a lot of runs as well. But it's not enough runs on the board. We see the summary there. Freya Sargent, not just a pick of the bowlers, pick of the batters for Ireland as well. It's 24 of 25. And then Fai Cowling, must be in with a shout for player of the match. 3 for 3, and then also 18 of just 10 deliveries.
Yeah, that's it from me, Tagarani Mechaba, Gert Maloney, thank you very much. And then there will be another match that will be played here in this ground on Wednesday. 2 p.m. will be the start. And we say from Pitch Vision, guys, thank you very much from the production team. We really appreciate your work. Cricket South Africa, Island Cricket, we really thank you very much. University of Pretoria, the grounds, Groenkloof Oval, thank you. And everybody around, that's it. Thank you very much.
Move alleen.
Call on the losing captain just to come close and have a quick word. Amy Hunter for the Irish under 19. Welcome to South Africa. How's your trip been thus far, the build up to today?
Yeah, it's been really good. Just getting down here in South Africa. Obviously, it's been something we've been looking forward to for a while now. So it's really nice to be here. Obviously, today didn't go our way, but we're looking.
Any reason you would feel that the preparation didn't prepare you? Was the pitch difficult to bat on? What did you feel to put you on the back foot a bit today?
Yeah, I think obviously a couple of things contributed, but I think we found the pitch tricky enough in the morning, in both games actually. But I think a couple of not batting collapses, but we lost wickets and clusters at times, probably didn't help us. But yeah, I think there are a lot of positives we can take forward into the rest of the week.
Great stuff. And you yourself, how do you feel going forward? You've been part of the senior setup for the Ireland as well, going forward into that under 19 World Cup. Positive, feeling good about your team, your setup?
Yeah, definitely. I think the team's shaping up really nicely for the World Cup. I think we're off the back really good training block there, and obviously still have a little bit of time before that. Obviously, a couple more matches here, but I think the team is it's in a really good place heading into the World Cup.
Any changes we can expect in the next 3 matches or so?
I'm not 100% sure yet. I think probably depends how people's bodies are holding up and the conditions on the day.
Great stuff. Thank you very much. Thanks for the entertainment today. We enjoyed it. South African captain, Kayla Reyneke. It's been a good day for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, super proud of the girls. I mean, it's our first official, unofficial tour as like a 15-member squad against the Irish. But yeah, good start, 2 out of 2. Couldn't ask for better.
The bowlers helped you out a bit today as well. Every now and again, she mentioned it. As soon as the Irish get a partnership, your bowlers hit back with a wicket.
Yeah, no, I mean like bowling attack, batting attack. We're well balanced as a team, and I'm immensely proud of the bowling and batting team. But yeah, I think there's still a lot of improvement to do as a unit. But yeah, we take the small wins as a team.
You yourself scoring that 46 in the first match, just missing out on the 50. You looked good, you felt good, feet was moving nicely.
Yes, I mean, like I'm very happy for myself. It's been a tough journey the last couple of months coming out of an injury. But yeah, as I said, I'll also take the small wins and we move forward.
And then also just talk about the bowling in the last match. Faye Cowling, 3 for 3 and 3, notching up the threes.
Sorry for my Afrikaans, but sy is gas. She can bowl, hard ball. I mean, yeah, she's been working hard on that also, and very proud of her. Yeah, couldn't ask for better.
And how important was it for you to have players like Karabo Meso coming from the senior setup into your setup, and also just helping out preparation for that under-19 World Cup?
Yeah, and KB and Seshni also coming now from Senior World Cup. I mean, they have lots of experience that she can feed. They both can feed off the younger girls, and yeah, we really appreciate them in the team. And yeah, they are good players, and they bring positive energies and their own unique skill into the setup. So yeah, no, definitely they are good for the girls.
Any changes we can expect from the squad going into the next 3 games as it is preparation for the Under-19 World Cup?
I think we'll have to wait and see.
Fantastic. Great job. Great batting for you yourself. And you led the team well today. Well done.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Very well done. Okay, then we also got 2 awards to give away. Is the 2 players of the match.
Yes. The morning match, the player of the match will be Kayla Reyneke for 47 of 27.
Well done.
All right, and then you mentioned Faye Cowling 18 of 10 balls not out now, and 3 for 3 in 3 overs for the second match.
Thank you very much. Well done, Craig. Well done. Good match. Very good. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Again, very well done to the Irish. Can we maybe just get a word from the Irish coaching staff, please? Oh, the chuckles go up. Not expecting this. Welcome. Nice to have you ashore. How did you find your first trip down to SA?
Oh, no, thank you so much for having us. It was a tough day at the office, as you can see, but there's still plenty of positives that we can take from today.
One or two of those positives?
I thought we played well in patches, and I think if we can do that for a little bit longer period of time, especially with the bat, and we can build some partnerships there. And the bowling is very similar. I think we bowled well in 2 or 3 overs and then battled a little bit from there. So I think just playing better cricket for longer.
Fantastic. Thank you for coming. It's been a phenomenal tour, and it's a great build-up for you going into that Under-19 World Cup and also playing on different pitches. We don't know what to expect in Malaysia. It's going to be a bit of a catch-22 for everyone, but there's a great build-up for you guys going forward.
That is, we're super happy to be here, and hopefully the next couple of games will a bit more of a contest, and I'm sure the girls will fight back, without a doubt.
Definitely they will. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers.
And also maybe just a word from the coaching staff from South Africa. Well, he mentioned the tough day at the office. It was a bit of a better day at the office for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I think so. I think at the end of the day, when you play against another international team, you want to probably measure up your skills. And I think as a leadership team, we couldn't ask for a better start from the ladies, so we're incredibly proud of them. And yeah, I think we try to set a very high standard of cricket at the high performance level. So they delivered today, so today's their day.
And what do you expect from them going forward in this next 3 matches?
Yeah, I think a massive thing for us is that we look for a 1% increase the whole time. We don't strive for perfection as a unit. We're just looking to get better, and we look for excellence. And part of that is just getting better. So whether it's from an individual basis or as a unit, although it's going to be difficult to find that 1% better as a unit. But I just want them to have fun. I really want them to enjoy their cricket. The higher up you go, the fun gets a bit less.
Yes, that's true. As the pressure gets a lot more, especially when you go into World Cup seasons and that sort of thing. The pressure gets to you every now and again. Can we expect any changes from that top order, or is that kind of the top order you want to going into that World Cup?
I don't know. T20 it's a unpredictable form, so and that's how we view the game. So we do have firepower that can take that top 3, and we're looking to give opportunity. I mean, we're not at the World Cup yet, but I do believe that anyone that takes the role will do the job for the team.
You've put a lot of emphasis on your fielding, and it shows that your fielding has been phenomenal. We saw Van der Voort taking a brilliant catch, and is that something that you pride yourself on?
Yeah, so there's 2 things I think we sat down as a unit, and the first one was fielding. We believe that that's a controllable. So our wicket-keeping fielding coach, we set a very high standard when it comes to the fielding. It's a non-negotiable. And the other one, I won't say out just yet. When we win the World Cup, I'll let you in what was that second one.
Great stuff, and all the best of luck to you for the next 3 matches. I'm sure you're going to give us that 1% improvement every time.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, mate, very much for joining us. Congratulations to South Africa for the 2 wins today. It is an over for Ireland. 3 more matches to go. You're going to be playing right here. And thank you for joining us on the SuperSport channel. Enjoy the rest of the fixtures. It's going to be phenomenal cricket. Ladies, I think your coach said it. And for the Irish, just enjoy the cricket. Thank you very much.